This is Andy Berkey with the Bacon Report one more time. Really proud to, after a killer show with Paul Thorn. Thanks for the great show.
Oh, thank you for coming to the show, and thank you for the kind words.
Enough with the kind words, Paul. How's bacon on the road?
How's bacon? Bacon is good. Everybody knows that.
Crispy or squishy?
Yeah, well, I like to cook it in the microwave because if you cook it in the skillet, you'll have certain parts of it that'll be crispy, and then you have those little fat bubbles that I'm not crazy about.
Ooh, I hate the fat bubbles.
And I'm on a campaign to stamp out fat bubbles, and so you do that by putting it in the microwave, which equally distributes the heat. But what you cook it, you always having to mash it down all the time, and the spatula ain't big enough to mash all of it down at the same time. So it's best to cook it in the microwave.
Dang, it sounds like you've given this some thought.
Well, I didn't. I don't fall for that sizzling stuff.
No,
yeah.
Heck no.
Yeah, but now I will eat sizzling in a pinch.
Any port in a storm, as they say.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, man. It's just like at 12 o'clock when the club closes down, that ugly woman starts looking good. So sometimes you got to lower your standard and have some sizzling, or God forbid, if you're extremely desperate, fry up some Spam and go to the hotel.
Oh no! Don't be bringing the Spam in on the Bacon Report now.
Hey. Red and yellow, black and white, they're all precious in His sight. Jesus loved the bacon of the world. You know that song. You grew up singing it.
Oh, yeah. Now, you and I are both preacher's kids.
The worst ones.
The worst. And both of us probably been thrown out of everything possible. So
Thank God.
So now, on Sunday morning, my mom would make bacon gravy before church. Now, what did your mom make before church on Sundays?
Well, before, my mom didn't actually cook breakfast on Sunday morning because we had to get ready for the service. So it was generally like Fruit Loops or Pop-Tarts or something like that.
Oh, man. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry.
Well, we all got pain in our past. And mine was I had to eat Pop-Tarts on Sunday morning instead of bacon.
That's not pain. That's just abuse.
It is. But, I didn't report them to the DHS. And overall, they were good parents.
All right, Paul, listen, I'm not going to bunch your time because I know you need to hit the road, but I got one more question.
What's that?
Okay, Pluto got kicked out as a planet recently. You know that, right?
I did not.
Yeah, Pluto's not a planet anymore.
It's not?
I was thinking maybe, would you be on board? I'm starting a campaign to get Pluto renamed as Bacon. Reinstated as a planet if it's named Bacon. What do you think?
It would have more appeal if it was called Bacon.
Yeah, kids would learn that lesson.
There's hardly anybody that don't like bacon. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Paul, this has been the damn funnest interview I've ever done.
Even Jesus liked bacon.
I'll bet he did.
He was smart. He didn't eat too much of it. That's why he always stayed thin, and he could always fit in. He could fit into the same robe when he died than when he was
Paul, dude, I like bacon, but that is so not right on about 12 different levels.
Well, look at how they did. He was just trying to be nice to everybody. And the minute he drawed a crowd, then they killed him.
All right, I end this because I'm afraid of where it's going to go from here on out.
Well, just remember, you got to get rid of them white fat bubbles on your bacon slice. Put it in the microwave.
Thanks for the great interview.
Hey, and thanks to the whip. Because the reason I'm able to draw a crowd in this area is I really believe.
That's right.
Thank you.
Lonesome Larry,
yep.
He's the best.
Well, he is. Well, he ain't the best, but he's decent.
Thanks, Paul. Take it easy.
All right, we'll see you later.